Okay, everybody, we're ready to go.
Rear-wheel drive sports car, priced for the masses, the Toyota 86. It's going to be possibly one of the biggest releases you'll see in the Middle East this year. In a few moments' time, we'll go inside and we'll see the launch itself. It's an exciting little thing. Yeah, really looking forward to it.
It's time to introduce my baby. I give you the Toyota 86.
What's going to happen now is we're going to go on what they call a series of pace laps where we follow the leader in effect.
Okay, everybody, we are ready to go.
It's one of the benefits of having a car that only weighs 1,200 kilograms is that it's very light and nimble. It's not like a big V8 car, for instance. So what it loses down the straight in terms of raw horsepower, it certainly picks up through corners and tight and twisty areas. But I guess one of the big selling points with this car, apart from being rear-wheel drive as a purest sports car, is it's also available as a 6-speed proper manual. The H pattern, 3 pedals, a clutch pedal, things that are disappearing very much from sports cars of today. Have a listen to this. Beautiful note, isn't it? Beautiful. It's the Boxer engine, also used in Volkswagens of past. The Beetle was a Boxer engine, and of course Porsche famously used it in 911. Of course, this car is a shared responsibility with Subaru, and it is a hallmark of Subaru. However, Toyota have given it its direct injection, so it's D4S direct injection, as they call it. That's their contribution to the mechanical side of the package. The design side, of course, comes from Toyota, and the car is actually built at Subaru's factory in Japan. So it really is a joint effort. Probably, if anything, leans a little more on the Subaru side than the Toyota side. But hey, Toyota owns Subaru, so I guess they can do whatever they want with one of their junior companies. It's a very affordable car. We're talking, in UAE dirhams, we're talking 95,000 starting price to 125,000 at the high end. Now that's in anyone's language, good value for money. So that's that part of the exercise done.
Okay.
On to the next phase. Have your lunch or your dinner later, because this is going to be a wild ride. We're going to be a passenger with a couple of professional drifters, one of them being the UAE drifting champions. Should be a lot of fun.
Okay, are you ready?
Ready to go.
Yeah.
So sitting alongside Ahmed El Mahdi, UAE and GCC drift champion in the Toyota 86, and we're going to go for a pretty wild ride right now. He throws this thing around, and oh my goodness, this thing just slides and slides. Perfect. Honestly, you have to pay it to these drift guys, the way they can link apex to apex to apex and make it one long, fantastic slide.
See, sliding the car. Going wherever you want it to go.
If you ever needed living proof that horsepower doesn't mean everything, Remember, this car only has 200 horsepower, and you can still get away with doing that kind of hooliganism. That's fantastic.
Exactly. And it is with 2,000 horsepower. If you will compare the horsepower with the car weight, it's almost 1.25.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
and it is very, very good balance to the power.
Absolutely amazing ride. That's
Thank you very much.
well, no wonder you're the champion, and I hope you have many more. Thanks very much, Ahmed. I'm with Ahmed Al-Maheri, UAE Drift Champion, GCC Drift Champion, and the man that took me for a couple of hot laps around there a little earlier on this afternoon. What do you think about the Toyota 86?
What I can say it's because of the balance between the power and the car and the center of gravity of Toyota 86. You can take it always sideways. Yeah.
Great to see an Emirati up there representing the region in motorsport. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So that's the Toyota 86. What a day it's been. Here we are down at the YAS MARINA Hotel. We've had racetracks, some great interviews, some great chats, some great drifting action. What more can I say? Great afternoon. Interesting little car. I think it's going to do quite well in this region. It's priced competitively from 95,000 dirhams to 125,000 dirhams, right in the sweet spot that'll entice a lot of new buyers to the Toyota brand. But for me now, it's time to go. It's time to head back to the city lights, and I'm off.